Imagine this for a moment. You're playing with a grandchild, or maybe you drop something small, and you find yourself down on the floor. Now, try to get back up. For some, this is a simple, effortless movement, a quick push-off, a gentle shift, and you're back on your feet, ready to go. But for far too many of us, especially as we get a little older, that simple act can feel like climbing Mount Everest. It becomes a struggle, a precarious balancing act, sometimes even requiring help or a nearby piece of furniture to pull yourself up. That feeling of being stuck, of losing a little bit of your independence, it can be truly disheartening. Can't it? It gnaws at you, making you wonder what else might become difficult down the road. What if I told you that maintaining the ability to get up from the floor, easily and confidently, even well past your 70s, isn't just a pipe dream? What if I told you that if you can still do this, get up from the floor without needing help or pulling yourself up on something, you are truly one in a million? It's a remarkable sign of physical vitality and independence. And the secret isn't some complex medical procedure or a fancy gym membership. It's about a few surprisingly simple habits that you can start incorporating into your daily life right now. In this video, we're going to dive deep into several practical, easy-to-adopt habits that will help you build strength, improve balance, boost your energy, and keep your mind sharp, all contributing to that incredible ability to move freely and confidently. Make sure you watch right to the very end, because I've got something that will truly surprise you, something that's often overlooked but incredibly powerful. So, let's start with the very first habit that forms the bedrock of maintaining that incredible freedom of movement consistent: gentle strength training. Now, before you imagine barbells and sweaty gyms, let me reassure you, we're talking about simple, effective movements you can do right in your living room. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. It sounds intimidating, but it just means our muscles get weaker if we don't use them. This isn't just about looking good. It's about preserving your ability to do everyday things. Think about it: carrying groceries, climbing stairs, even just getting up from a low chair. All these rely on your muscles. When you keep those muscles strong, you're not just building power, you're building resilience. Start with something as simple as chair squats. Just sit in a sturdy chair and stand up. Then slowly sit back down, aiming to not fully rest your weight on the chair before standing again. Repeat this 10 to 12 times. You can do a few sets throughout the day. Or try wall push-ups, stand facing a wall. Place your hands on it shoulder width apart, and lean in, bending your elbows, then push back. It's a gentle way to work your chest and arm muscles. Even lifting light weights, like cans of soup, can make a difference for your arm strength. The key here isn't to become a bodybuilder. It's about sending a signal to your body that these muscles are still needed, still vital. Doing this a few times a week, just 15 to 20 minutes per session, can drastically slow down muscle loss and even help you regain some of what you might have thought was gone forever. It helps your joints feel more stable, makes everyday tasks less tiring, and gives you a noticeable boost in energy. You'll find yourself reaching for things on a high shelf with more ease, or walking further without feeling completely drained. It's about empowering your body to serve you better every single day. Now that we've talked about building foundational strength, let's talk about something equally, if not more, critical for maintaining your independence, especially when it comes to getting up from the floor, improving your balance. Falls are one of the biggest concerns as we get older, and a strong sense of balance is your best defense. A fall can not only cause injuries, but also shatter confidence, making people afraid to move, which then paradoxically makes their balance even worse. But balance is a skill, and like any skill, it can be practiced and improved. Think of your body as constantly making tiny adjustments to keep you upright. As we age, these automatic adjustments can become slower or less precise. Simple balance exercises can retrain your brain and body to work together more effectively. One of the easiest ways to start is by standing on one foot. Hold on to a sturdy chair or countertop at first for support. Lift one foot just an inch or two off the ground and try to hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. As you get more comfortable, gradually increase the time, and then try doing it without holding on for short periods. Another great exercise is the heel-to-toe walk, also known as tandem walking. Imagine you're walking on a tightrope, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot with each step. Do this across your living room. It looks simple, but it engages all those tiny stabilizing muscles in your ankles and core that are crucial for preventing stumbles. Incorporating these balance exercises into your daily routine, perhaps while you're waiting for the kettle to boil or during commercial breaks, can significantly reduce your risk of falling and give you so much more confidence in your movements. You'll feel surer on your feet, more stable walking on uneven ground, and much less likely to be caught off guard by a slight nudge or an unexpected step. It's about building an internal gyroscope that keeps you steady. No matter what life throws at you, these two habits, strength and balance, work hand in hand to ensure that your body remains a capable, reliable companion throughout your golden years. Now that we've discussed the physical movements that keep us strong and steady, let's turn our attention to what you're putting into your body. Because what you eat plays an enormous role in your physical capabilities. The next crucial habit is ensuring you're getting enough protein. This might sound like something only athletes need to worry about. But for those of us over 60, protein becomes even more vital. Remember how I mentioned sarcopenia? The loss of muscle mass. Protein is the building block for muscle. Without enough of it, your body simply can't repair and rebuild those crucial muscles that help you stay strong and mobile. Many people, as they get older, tend to eat less, or they choose foods that are easier to chew but might not be rich in protein. But your body needs a consistent supply of amino acids, which come from protein, to maintain muscle, bone strength, and even your immune system. Aim for about 20-30 grams of protein at each main meal. What does that look like in real terms? A palm-sized piece of chicken or fish, a cup of Greek yogurt, a few ounces of cottage cheese, a serving of lentils or beans, or a couple of eggs. These are excellent sources. Don't rely just on supplements unless advised by a healthcare professional. Whole foods offer so much more in terms of nutrients. Think about adding a boiled egg to your breakfast, a handful of almonds as a snack, or making sure your dinner includes a good lean protein. Making this a conscious effort can genuinely slow down muscle loss and even help you regain some strength. You'll notice better energy levels, you'll feel fuller for longer, and your body will simply have the raw materials it needs to keep those muscles working optimally. It's like providing high-quality fuel for a finely tuned engine. Next, let's talk about something incredibly restorative that many of us often sacrifice in our busy lives. Truly adequate, good quality sleep. You might think that as you age, you naturally need less sleep, or that disrupted sleep is just a part of getting older. While sleep patterns can change, the need for restorative sleep absolutely does not. Sleep isn't just downtime. It's when your body performs crucial repair work, when your brain processes information and consolidates memories, and when your energy levels are recharged. If you're not getting enough quality sleep, typically 7 to 9 hours for most adults, everything else suffers. Your muscles don't recover as well from activity. Your balance can be off. Your concentration wanes, and your overall energy levels plummet. So, how can you improve your sleep? Start by creating a consistent bedtime routine. Go to bed and wake up around the same time each day, even on weekends. Make your bedroom a sanctuary, dark, quiet, and cool. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime. Limit screen time, tablets, phones, and TVs at least an hour before you plan to sleep, as the blue light can interfere with your body's natural sleep hormones. If you find your mind racing, try a gentle activity like reading a book, listening to calming music, or doing some light stretching before bed. Consistent. Good sleep isn't just about feeling rested, It's fundamental to maintaining your physical and mental sharpness, which in turn supports your mobility and the confidence to move. When you're well rested, you're less prone to accidents, your reaction time is better, and you have more sustained energy throughout the day, which directly impacts your ability to perform those strength and balance exercises we talked about earlier. Finally, we come to a habit that sounds almost too simple to be revolutionary, yet it's often overlooked: staying properly hydrated. Water is absolutely essential for every single function in your body. It helps transport nutrients, regulate body temperature, lubricate your joints, and keep your organs functioning optimally. As we age, our sense of thirst can diminish, meaning we might not feel thirsty even when our bodies are beginning to dehydrate. This is a big problem because even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue, dizziness, confusion, and can severely impact your energy levels and physical performance. When you're dehydrated, your muscles can feel weaker, your joints might ache more, and your overall stamina takes a hit. Imagine trying to get up from the floor when you feel sluggish and lightheaded. It becomes exponentially harder. The good news is, staying hydrated is straightforward. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day. Though your individual needs might vary based on your activity level and climate, don't wait until you're thirsty. Sip water consistently throughout the day. Keep a water bottle handy. If plain water feels boring, try adding a slice of lemon, cucumber, or a few berries for a hint of flavor. Herbal teas also count towards your fluid intake. Remember, sugary drinks and excessive caffeine can actually dehydrate you. So focus on water. Prioritizing hydration is like oiling the machinery of your body. It ensures everything runs smoothly, reducing aches, boosting your energy, and keeping you feeling vibrant and ready for anything. These habits, getting enough protein, quality sleep, and staying hydrated, create the internal environment your body needs to thrive, complementing all the physical efforts you're making. Building on the foundation of strength, balance, good nutrition, and restorative sleep. Our next habit is about embracing regular movement throughout your day. Beyond just your structured exercise, it's about minimizing the time you spend sitting still. We live in a world where it's easy to settle into comfort, but prolonged sitting, often referred to as sitting disease, has serious health implications at any age, and especially as we get older. It slows down your metabolism, affects your circulation, weakens your muscles, and even impacts your bone density. Think of it this way: your body was designed to move, not to be static for hours on end. This doesn't mean you need to be constantly active. It means breaking up long periods of sitting with short bursts of movement. If you're watching television, get up during commercial breaks and walk around your living room. If you're reading, stand up and stretch every 30 minutes. Take the stairs instead of the elevator if it's safe to do so. Walk to the shops instead of driving. If they're close enough, get involved in light gardening, or even just doing household chores like vacuuming or dusting can add meaningful movement to your day. It's about integrating activity into the fabric of your life, making movement a natural part of who you are, rather than an obligation. These small, frequent movements accumulate throughout the day, keeping your blood flowing, your joints limber, and your muscles engaged. This constant, gentle activity prevents stiffness, improves your overall energy levels, and makes all those specific exercises we discussed earlier feel easier and more natural. It's about creating a lifestyle where movement isn't an event, but a continuous, joyful rhythm. And now, for that surprising element I promised you, something that often goes completely unmentioned but holds immense power in maintaining your physical capabilities, especially as you age your mindset and sense of purpose. You might be thinking, what does my attitude have to do with getting up from the floor? Everything. Fear of falling, for example, is a very real and debilitating emotion. If you're constantly worried about taking a tumble, you're less likely to move, which in turn makes you weaker and actually increases your risk of falling. A negative mindset, or a feeling of helplessness can be just as limiting as any physical ailment. Conversely, a positive, can-do attitude and a strong sense of purpose can literally fuel your physical resilience. When you have something to look forward to, something to work towards, whether it's playing with your grandchildren, pursuing a hobby, traveling, or contributing to your community, it gives you a reason to want to stay strong and independent. It provides the motivation to do those daily exercises, to choose healthy foods, and to make sure you're taking care of yourself. This isn't about forced positivity. It's about cultivating a realistic optimism and a belief in your own ability to influence your health. Challenge yourself gently. Set small, achievable goals, like walking to the end of the street or doing 5 more chair squats than yesterday. Celebrate every tiny victory. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and encourage activity. Engage your mind with new learning, whether it's a new language, a craft, or simply reading a challenging book. A vibrant, engaged mind supports a vibrant body. When you tell yourself, "I can do this," and truly believe it, your body often follows suit. This mental fortitude is the secret ingredient that amplifies the effects of all the physical habits we've discussed. It's the drive that pushes you to maintain the strength and agility to confidently navigate your world, to get up from the floor, and to live your life to the fullest without hesitation. It's the ultimate inner strength. So, we've talked about building muscle with simple strength training, sharpening your stability with balance exercises, fueling your body with vital protein, recharging with quality sleep, and hydrating your system for optimal function. We also covered the importance of consistent movement throughout your day, and crucially, how a positive mindset and a strong sense of purpose are the true secret sauce that empowers all of these habits. Remember, you don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Small, consistent changes truly do add up to make a monumental difference to your health, happiness, and independence. Every step you take, every glass of water you drink, every moment you choose to move, is an investment in your future self. I truly hope this conversation has given you some actionable ideas and a renewed sense of possibility. If any of these habits resonated with you, or if you have your own tips for staying strong and independent, I'd love to hear about them. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could help someone else on their journey. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps us reach more people who could benefit from this information, and you won't miss out on more helpful content designed to empower you to live your best life. Keep moving, keep exploring, and remember, your golden years can truly be your most vibrant and fulfilling yet. Live your best life at every age.